Good afternoon, and welcome to my chat about water. So, I thought let me speak about water because so easily we can forget to drink it. And we think that the alternatives, juice, coffee, teas, can make up for water. It actually cannot. Water is an essential part of our bodies, and we need to replace it as such. Water is something we need a minimum of 1 liter of, depending on what else we're drinking. So I went from being in winter to being in summer within 24 hours. And obviously, that change really hit me hard in retrospect and reflecting back. Really, when you're changing seasons like that, your body really needs to adjust and you need to be ready for it. And if you're not conscious and aware of your body, then it's something you won't really recognize. So, one of the things that I had to consciously think about is drinking more water because I am in summer again. And with the lack of taking, everything that I usually take, because there were some things I couldn't bring along, I needed to increase my water. So, water, like I said, a minimum of 1 liter is required. However, caffeine. Listen, I love me a coffee. Caffeine is also a dehydrator. It has benefits as well. It helps with overcoming when you're doing fasting, the hunger pangs. It helps with that. And coffee has other benefits too, but this is not about coffee. But when you're taking a lot of caffeine, for every cup, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they said you need to increase your water intake by almost another 500 mils or more. So that's why also it's good that if you've reduced your coffee just till the morning, 1 to 2 cups, and you've increased your water to compensate, then and front load your water. So when you're in perimenopause, sorry, and you're drinking water until late at night, you're going to keep awake as well. So front load your water. That means take your water all the way in the mornings up till about 2, 4 o'clock for the latest. Then obviously after with dinner and after dinner you will have maybe 2 to 400 mils with to replenish fluid, to take with medications or whatever you need, but not to drink too much, especially after 7 or 8 o'clock, so that you don't wake up at night for the bathroom. And also, you're not making your kidneys work unnecessarily. Okay. So this is just me. Like I'm just reflecting on my water intake, and I think I'm not conscious of, not conscious. I'm forgetting because I'm not drinking from something that I'm remembering. Then it's a bottle that's 700, then it's a bottle that's 500, then it's a bottle that's 200, then it's a glass. So I'm losing track of it, and I need to get that right because it is affecting my bowel motions. So, because I take in lots of fiber, and when you don't take in lots of water and you're taking in lots of fiber, you may become constipated. All right. So this is also the second reason why water is needed. So sorry, probably the third now. So you need to replenish your water daily, at least a liter. Second, when you drink coffee, you need to up it by 500 mils plus. Third, you need to make sure you have excess water in your system. So we're getting to about almost 2 liters when you are taking in high fiber diets. So it's very important then to make sure you take in enough water with this. And if you are gymming, to have water on its own, as I always say, without anything, might not really replenish what you've lost in the middle of summer. You need to replace it with electrolytes. And if you can find yourself a very, very good electrolyte that has no added sweeteners and no sugar. So I found a brand here in South Africa and it says no sugar, which is true. It says no sugar, but it doesn't say no sweetener. So there is sweetener in it. And I do take it because that's the only thing that's available for me. However, there is an international brand. If you can buy it, it has absolutely no sugar or sweetener in it. It is LMNT, Element, they call it. And it comes in various flavors. So quite a pretty penny. However, if you can find a different brand, please just drop me a message below in the messages. I'd also like to know what's available in South Africa, because the one I found has no sugar, but it has sweetener. I don't want any of that if I can avoid it. So you need to give yourself a little bit more water if you've been doing some high intensity training, even moderate walking and moderate training in the middle of summer. You need to replace both electrolytes and water. So this is just me popping in to speak to you about how water is important to make sure that you are healthier, stronger for longer.